might see coyotes.
Andy Dobos, a.k.a. the Forest Wolf, is a perennial favorite here at White Memorial Conservation Center. His knowledge is dispensed with skill and humor. Outside in the great 4,000-acre laboratory of the White Memorial Wildlife Sanctuary.
Immediately picture in our heads different ways the animals move. Some move like this, like rabbits and squirrels and stuff like that. Deer, they walk kind of slow usually. Yeah, how does a deer usually move when you think about it? You can picture a deer in your head.
They're like jumping.
They will jump like this, right?
Yes,
They're
like
really good at that.
They're
What
like
about
jumping like a goat?
like a goat? When we see deer, they're usually jumping like a goat because we've startled them. Demonstrate what the actual prints look like from the different gaits, and then from that you can extrapolate this other thing that we see. So a coyote trots like this, but they have 4 feet. So where are the other feet? They step in their own tracks. So it's really like, I can't really do it so well, but it's like this, right? They step in their own tracks. So walkers and trotters, or when they're walking and trotting, tend to step in their own tracks when there's snow. So a weasel's preferred gait is this long bound. They got this long, skinny inchworm-like body, and their hind feet are right in line with their front. It's not come like the squirrel ones and the rabbit ones I showed you back there. They don't match up that way. Why is that? One set of tracks was way wider than the other ones. Anybody have a guess? Picture their body in your head. Yeah, they have a big butt. And the weasels are like a tube. They're like a cardboard, paper towel tube, the shape of their body. They're long and thin. Whereas the power of a squirrel, and especially a rabbit, comes from the back end, those big feet, big muscles.
Pristine weasel tracks.
So that's another really good weasel track. You can see features in it. You can see toes. If you didn't hear me earlier, weasels have 5 toes on their hind feet and their front feet. However, their inner toe, especially in the front, if I'm remembering correct, is very tiny. It doesn't always show. So sometimes you'll see something that looks like a tiny dog track or a kitten track, something like that, like really small. I've been fooled by that before, like stared a long time. That's why it's always good to look at multiple tracks and look at the pattern in the trail and all that stuff, and eventually develop a broader picture.
Don't miss any of White Memorial Conservation Center's weekend programs. It's fun to get out into the natural world and learn something new to boot. Go to our website for details, www.whitememorialcc.org.
So we got to keep looking. Now look. That's perfect. Yeah, look at this one. There's no way that's a deer sport.
I think I know.
What's that?